see how your partner's feeling about you, Leo. How you're feeling about them. Let's see how things are going. How are you feeling? Alright, well, you just came on out there. Page of Cups. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty optimistic about your love life here. Six of Wands in reverse for your partner. Interesting. Interesting. Let's get one more for each. The Magician. Oh, you are just feeling really nice, Leo. Alright, and your partner. The person you're dealing with. Five of Wands. Do you have somebody coming in here? Or do you have somebody holding on to you? So you could be going through a little bit of a situation with your other half at the moment. I see you're feeling quite nice, like you're kind of asserting yourself really nicely. However, the person that you are dealing with might not be handling it so well. Okay, so a little lesson that they might be kind of learning at the moment, because you're kind of in your element here. You're feeling, you know, like you're in a good position of feeling very happy and like you have a good effect on people, okay, maybe on this person. And the Magician is about being in your element and being able to know how to take action based on your power and what's happening around you and on all of those things. Just feeling very consciously aware, okay? So you're seeing things for exactly what it is. You're seeing things straightforward here. The person you're dealing with, however, they've got the Six of Wands in reverse and the Five of Wands. So they're not really digging the energy, okay? They might not be handling the truth so well or whatever's going on here. And the Six of Wands is about not really being able to balance through, you know, maybe proper communication or behaviors or actions or whatever is going on there. And then the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse is an indication that there could be some either controlling energy or just some emotional, you know, over-emotional kind of behaviors happening here. I could also see them acting a little bit irrational or just kind of quick-tempered. Okay, I definitely see that. So what is going on here? Let's see what the connection looks like. For Leo, second half of August 2019, how's the connection look with the person that they're dealing with here or involved with? I'm trying to figure out if this is someone that I think this is someone you're in a relationship with. It could be someone that's kind of been in and out, alright, and you're kind of stepping forward in your assertiveness and not really taking a lot of the bullshit anymore, and they might be having to step it up and be kind of outside of their comfort zone. That could be what you're dealing with. But I'm also kind of feeling like some of you are dealing with a karmic and coming out of a relationship to come into a new one. Yeah, you're definitely in a position. You're definitely in a position where you've had to make yourself very clear about where you want to take the next step of your commitment and in your life. Okay, you've definitely put out that Five of Wands. That's what they're feeling. They're in the energy right now of that Five of Wands, having to feel out these boundaries, these regulations, and these rules. And remember, 2019 is about establishing this. If they want to take 2020 on with some seriousness where it's actually going to last, because that's where it's going to make it, then they're going to have to really step it up. And you're just putting it out there, hey, now's the time, because we're running out of time. If you're the one, you need to step it up. So you did what you needed to do. You're very much in your element. You've taken on a very nice energy where you're just kind of in control. You see and feel things exactly for what it is, almost a step ahead or two ahead of the game here. But you're telling them no more cookie until you can step it up here. All right, you're not one to be taken advantage of. You're here for the real deal. So are they? And that's what you kind of put out there. You need to step it up. And it definitely started a little chain reaction there of destiny and movements and shifts and universal, influence here with the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot. they got kind of a wham bam wake up call, okay? They're no longer being able to sit in their comfort zone. They had a little bit of a realization take place, and the universe is pretty much saying you need to kind of step up, assert yourself, take control, and move about your destiny and your soul mission accordingly, because sitting on it and dwelling on it and getting all worked up about it isn't going to be constructive, but using that passion constructively is going to certainly produce some worthwhile results. But it's going to take will, and it's going to take strength, and that's something that you basically said, figure it out or go, right? Good for you. Okay, so let's see what we need to know about this. Prosperity and abundance. That's you. That's how I feel. That's how I feel when I see this Magician card. It's like you are just sitting back, sipping on your sweet tea or your wine or whatever, like completely in control. I know what I just did. I said it. Yes, I did that. Now let's see what happens. You had to do that, though. You had to do that. Alright, what do we need to know about them? Rebirth and reinvention is really what the order of business is here, but they're kind of fighting it a little bit. Alright, the energies right now are not ones to be messing around with and beating around the bush. This is about dealing with it, looking in the mirror, dealing with it so it can be over with. But that's what we need to know. That's what they're in the middle of. That's where their head is at, okay? You're feeling good. You're feeling on top of your stuff. You did the right thing. What do you need to do? What do they need to do? Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck over there. So this is all happening pretty quick. Alright. What do you need to do? Give into passion. So I think you did. If you haven't made yourself aware, do that, because it's going to take passion. You're going to use your passion to make this point across to this person. Okay, Leo? Overall, alright, what they're going to do is I feel like they're going to pull their head out of their butt and figure it out. And when they do, and if they do, boy, they're going to be very happy they did. They're going to be very happy, and I do feel like majority of them are going into this direction here. Unless they're just really freaking stubborn and want to recycle that lesson, go for it. Otherwise, this is going to move pretty quick. I don't think you're going to have to sit here for long. And this is for the second half of August. So you should see some movement here before the end of the month or by the end of the month. Okay? Alright, that's your reading there overall. I'm going to get you an angel card. And if you guys want to look into your situation further, please reach out and let me know. And I will have your monthlies available here next week or two. Okay, do something for someone. Give your attention to another. So, you did something for someone. You let them know how you feel, where you stand. And now you let them know you're going to give your attention elsewhere if they are not going to step it up. Okay, so you pretty much did or are doing exactly what you're intuitively being told to do. Alright. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they're with you, so you will always consider them. And consider them in ways that you would want that person to be at all times. Matching what you give out into the relationship. I mean, that should be kind of a requirement here, right? It would be for me. Okay. So yeah, again, this is about if you want potential out of this, and if this person wants potential out of this, you had to establish some boundaries and some rules. You had to do that. So you did the right thing. Don't feel like you did the wrong thing. You definitely had to do this. You're just trying to establish some solid roots here for next year and for your future. So sit in that prosperity and abundance, because that's exactly what it's going to bring you, okay? And if it's not this person, then the universe is going to say, okay, well, that's fine. We'll give them something that they can be happy with, okay? So you're good to go either way as long as you're asserting yourself accordingly. Much love, Leo. I hope that helps. We'll talk to you soon.